Hello guys, welcome to the Talent of Smart Study. Today I have prepared a lesson on Buddhism, and this lesson is presented by me, Pratibha Pandey. Okay, so uh, this lesson is also important for all competitive examinations and for improving personal knowledge also. So let's start the lesson. The first one is reason for arriving Buddhism. Okay, so what were the reasons for arriving Buddhism? So there were some religious movements at the time. And these were around 7th and 5th centuries BC, and it was a turning point in spiritual development of the whole world, not even in India but the whole world. Okay, and Vedic philosophy had lost its original purity at that time. Vedic religion had become very complex and degenerated into superstitions and rituals. मीन्स जो वैदिक रिलीजन्स थे वो बहुत ज़्यादा सुपरस्टिशंस मतलब अंधविश्वासों और रिचुअल्स पे विश्वास करते थे. एंड देयर वाज सुप्रीमेसी ऑफ द ब्राह्मण्स. उस टाइम पे जो ब्राह्मण समाज था उनका दबदबा था, और क्षत्रिय जो समाज थे उन्हें ब्राह्मण का ये दबदबा पसंद नहीं था. And Kshatriya reacted against this Brahmanical domination, and Vaishyas also wanted to improve their social position. जो वैश्य समाज था वो भी अपनी social position को improve करना चाहता था. Okay, so these were the reasons. Now come to the Buddha's life history. Buddha is also famous as Gautama, Siddhartha, Sakyamuni and Tathagata. These all are the names of Buddha, and these are very important. So please learn these names. And Buddha was born in 563 BC on the day of Vaishakh Purnima. Okay. बुद्ध पूर्णिमा इसीलिए मनाई जाती है. ओके, एंड ही वॉज बॉर्न एट लुम्बिनी नियर कपिलवस्तु. And at that time Kapilvastu was the capital of Sakya Republic. This is very important. Please remember this point. Buddha left home at the age of 29, and he attained nirvana at the age of 35 at Bodh Gaya. That is why Bodh Gaya is famous. Buddha delivered his first sermon at Sarnath. This is very important. And Buddha attained Mahaparinirvana, this means death, at Kushinagar in 483 BC. Now this year a question was very important. This year in UPSC Civil Services pre-examination 2018, one question has been asked related to Buddhism, and this question was with reference to Indian history, who among the following is a future Buddha yet to come to save the world? And options were Avalokiteshvara, Lokeshvara, Maitreya and Padampani, and the correct answer was Maitreya. So remember this. And as you all know that Buddhism is very important part for preparation of all the competitive examination. Now come to the Buddhist councils. There were 4 councils, and the first council was held in 483 BC, and it was held at Sattapani cave near Rajagriha. And these Sattapani cave and Rajagriha, these are in Bihar, and it was to compile the Vinay Pitaka and Dhamma Pitaka. These Vinay Pitaka and Dhamma Pitaka are Buddhist scriptures. Okay. And now come to the second council. The second council was held in 383 BC, and it was held at Vaishali. The monk of Vaishali wanted to change in rites, so that is why the second council happened. And the main thing is schism into Sthavarvadins and Mahasangikas was happened. And schism means they divided into Sthavarvadins and Mahasangikas. Okay, now come to the third council. It was held in Pataliputra during the reign of Ashoka, so remember this point. And it was held after 236 years of Buddha's death. This is why this point is also important. So remember this point, that is this council was held after Buddha's death. And the third council was held to revise the scriptures like Sutta Pitaka, Vinay Pitaka. These were all the scriptures, so it was held to revise these scriptures. Okay, and it was held under the presidentship of Mogliputta Tisha. and Mogliputta Tisha was the famous Buddhist monk. Okay, now come to the fourth council. This fourth council was held in Kashmir, and it was held during the reign of Kanishka. This is very very important, please remember this name. And it was held under the presidentship of Vashumitra and Ashwagosha. Okay, and it was resulted in the division of Hinayanist and Mahayanist. So this is why the fourth council is very important, because it is related with Hinayanist and Mahayanist, and as you all know that Hinayanist and Mahayanist is an important part of Buddhism. Okay, now come to the philosophy of Buddhism. What is the philosophy of Buddhism? So according to the philosophy of Buddhism, the source of knowledge is perception and inference. Okay, and main theory of Buddhism philosophy is Pratisamutpada. Okay, and this Pratisamutpada tells that in this world everything is relative, dependent and subject to birth and death, and therefore impermanent. According to them कुछ भी इस अर्थ पे, कुछ भी इस वर्ड पे स्थायी नहीं है. जो चीज़ आई है उसको जाना ज़रूर होगा. अगर बर्थ हुआ है तो डेथ जरूर होगी. ओके, सो नथिंग इज परमानेंट. And another theory is Kshanbhanga theory, and it tells that everything in this world is merely a conglomeration of perishable qualities. And according to this Kshanbhanga theory, everything that exists produce effect, and whatever cannot produce effect has no existence. So these were the philosophy of Buddhism. Now come to the symbol of Buddha's life event. So these are the symbols. Lotus and bull are related to birth. Horse is related to great renunciation. Bodhi tree is related to nirvana. First sermon, dharma chakra or wheel is related to first sermon, and stupa is related to parinirvana. So parinirvana means death, so stupa is related to death. Here now come to Eightfold Path. These are the Eightfold Path. It was given by Buddhism, and the Eightfold Paths are right understanding, right speech, right livelihood, right mindfulness, right thought, right action, right effort, and right concentration. So these Eightfold Paths are also very very important from the examination point of view. So remember this Eightfold Path. Now come to the noble truths according to Buddhism. What were the truths according to the Buddhism? So there are four truths. These are very very important. So according to this, number one is world is full of sorrows. According to them, इस जो ये संसार है ये दुख से भरा हुआ है, मतलब यहाँ पे बहुत सारा दुख है. And desire is root cause of sorrows. According to them, जो इच्छा होती है वो ही दुख का कारण होती है. And if desire is conquered, then all sorrow can be removed. अगर हमने अपनी इच्छाओं पर विजय प्राप्त कर ली है तो हम सारे दुख से छुटकारा पा सकते हैं. Okay, and desire can be removed by following Eightfold Path. These Eightfold Path I have already told you. Okay, so remember this point also. Now come to the three Ratnas. There were three Ratnas of Buddhism. These are Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. This is also important. Remember this name. Now come to the types of Buddhism. So there are three types of Buddhism. These are Hinayana, Mahayana and Vajrayana. And Hinayana and Mahayana are very very important from examination point of view. Vajrayana is also important, but Hinayana and Mahayana are very important. So come to the Hinayana. Hinayana believers, they are the believers of original teaching of Buddha. जो हीनयान को फॉलो करते थे वो बुद्धा की ओरिजिनल टीचिंग पे बिलीव करते थे. जो बुद्धा ने ओरिजिनल टीचिंग दी थी उस पे बिलीव करते थे. अकॉर्डिंग टू देम साल्वेशन थ्रू सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन. वो उनका कहना था कि जो मोक्ष है वो स्व अनुशासन के द्वारा प्राप्त किया जा सकता है. ओके, दे डिड नॉट बिलीव इन आइडल वर्शिप. मूर्ति पूजा पे वो बिल्कुल भी विश्वास नहीं करते थे. एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू देम रिलीजन इज विदाउट गॉड. उनके अनुसार जो धर्म है वो बिना भगवान के होना चाहिए. ओके, and oldest school of Hinayana Buddhism is the Sthavirvad. This is also important. Remember this name. You can pause this video anytime and you can note down important points from this video. Okay, so now come to Mahayana. Mahayana believed in heavenliness of Buddha. According to the Mahayana, salvation is through the help of Bodhisattva. This Bodhisattva is very important because in examination there are many questions asked from this Bodhisattva, and please remember that Bodhisattva is related to Mahayana, not Hinayana. Okay. So these Mahayana believed in idol worship, so मूर्ति पूजा पे विश्वास करते थे, and according to them nirvana is a positive state of bliss. And two main philosophical schools are Madhyamika and Yogacharya. So in according to Mahayana, or we can say in Mahayana, there were two schools, Madhyamika and Yogacharya. So remember this name. Now come to Vajrayana. So according to Vajrayana, salvation can achieved by acquiring the magical power. Vajrayana जो वज्रयान को फॉलो करते थे, according to them जो मोक्ष है वो मैजिकल पावर से प्राप्त किया जा सकता है. And this magical power was called Vajra, and chief divinities was Taras. And Vajrayana became popular in West Bengal and Bihar. So this is important. Remember these states' name. Now come to Buddhist scriptures. This is very important from the examination point of view. So number first is the Vinay Pitaka. Vinay Pitaka deals with rules and regulations. जो भी बुद्धिज़्म को फॉलो करते हैं, बुद्धिज़्म के अनुयायी होते हैं, वो जो भी रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस फॉलो करते हैं वो सब विनय पिटाका में लिखा गया है. नाउ कम टू द सुत्ता पिटाका. This Sutta Pitaka deals with discourses delivered by Buddha himself. बुद्धा ने जो खुद से ज्ञान डिलीवर किया था वो सुत्ता पिटाका में लिखा गया. The third one is Abhidhamma Pitaka. Abhidhamma Pitaka deals with philosophy of Buddha's teaching. It deals with the methods of teaching given by Buddha. Okay. Fourth one is the Khandakas. The Khandakas deals with course of life in monastic order, and it has three parts: Mahavagga, Kalavagga and Parivara. And apart from that, Milindapano, Pavamasa and Mahamasa are also very important Buddhist scriptures. So remember all these Buddhist scriptures, these are very important. Now come to Buddhist shrines. So there are 8 famous shrines. These are known as Ashta Mahasthanas, and these are Lumbini, Bodhgaya, Sarnath, Kushinagar, Shravasti, Rajagriha, Vaishali and Sankashya. And Lumbini, Bodhgaya, Sarnath and Kushinagar are very important because in Lumbini Buddha was born. In Bodhgaya he attained nirvana. In Sarnath he given his first sermon, and in Kushinagar he attained Mahaparinirvana. It means he died in Kushinagar. Okay. And other important centers are Amravati and Nagarjuni Konda. These are in Andhra Pradesh. Nalanda, it is in Bihar. As you all know that very famous university, Nalanda University, is in Bihar, and it is the oldest university. Okay. Junagadh and Vallabhi in Gujarat. Sanchi and Bharut in MP. As you all know, Sanchi Stoop is very famous. And Ajanta Ellora caves, these are in Maharashtra. Dhaulagiri in Odisha. Kannauj, Kaushambi and Mathura, these are in Uttar Pradesh. Jagatla and Somapuri, these are in West Bengal. So remember all these Buddhist shrines name and the states where they belongs to. Okay. Now come to Buddhist architecture. So Buddhist architecture mainly developed in 3 forms. First was stupa. Stupa are the Buddhist places where Buddhist monks are preserved. Okay, so their dead bodies are preserved in stupa. And second one is chaitya. Chaitya is like a prayer hall, as you can see in the image given below. And third one is vihara. Vihara is the residence where Buddhist monk reside. Okay, so this was all about Buddhism. And please do like and share this video and subscribe my channel Talent Hub Smart Study, and I will keep uploading such type of informative lessons for you. And if you have any queries, you can write in the comment box. And thanks for watching this video. Thank you.